Alright, everybody, let's try something a little bit different, and that is fighting the Eater of Worlds. Yeah, okay. Maybe all we need to do is stand up here. Because it can't quite get me up here on this platform. Or maybe it can. Okay. That's weird. Okay. New plan. Sort of new plan. I think we can do this up here. We just need to be in an area where it doesn't do that. So this new Eater of Worlds obviously can, you know, shoot bullets at us. I spent some time making an arena. I'm hoping we're just... Oh god, it's huge! Okay. Wait, where'd it go? Oh my god, so just leaving the biome is enough to make it to leave? Because I definitely was not that far away. Okay, that's a problem. That is a massive problem. I hadn't realized the darn Eater of Worlds despawns if you get, like... I don't think I even killed enough of it to get any shadow scales. Okay. So essentially... I'm too high right now. Or at least I would be too high if I tried to jump it. So what can we do to fight this the right way? Well, while we wait for our health to regen... That's gonna take forever, okay. Our arena's got some problems. Mainly that it's too high. I could corrupt the sky biome. That would be crazy. But presumably, I could bring a bunch of Ebonstone with me and extend the corruption biome so that the Eater of Worlds doesn't despawn or blow up the bottom so that he still can't get to me. Those two options are open to us. As crazy as they sound, they're my best bet. Mostly because I've looked around online a little bit, and people have said that when it comes to the Eater of Worlds, the main thing with him is breaking the shadow orbs to spawn him just won't do anymore. You need to be, like, up on the surface in an arena, not underground where you're going to get destroyed. And because he's bigger and, I guess the weird word is thicker, but that's true, it's going to be a real pain to get, like, past him if he goes over me. So, I don't know what a good strategy for that would be, unless I can bait him kind of bull style. I don't really think that's a possibility, though. So pop quiz, guys. How many blocks does it take to make an artificial biome? Because I don't know. I'm guessing 300. Alright, I believe I've sufficiently prepped. Even though it gets a little lighter over here, I believe these two giant boxes should mean we can actually fight the Eater of Worlds now. Okay, these stupid eaters would go away first. That'd be great. Oh my gosh, so many bullets. Honestly, I think the space gun is my best friend here. Okay, there we go, we've got a few shadow scales. It's better than none. There we go. Okay, this is looking weird. We've got two giant Eater of Worlds now. But if we can shoot off the heads, we're okay. it seems. Here we go. Yeah, we got a good rhythm going now. That's at least half of this booger did now. Get some consistent damage in. Still not willing to go check out the bottom of the world. But I think we've got this in the bag now. That's right. Sometimes you just gotta shoot snakes off at the heads. Very nearly there. Where's that last piece? Come on, buddy. You want to die. I know you do. Look at you. Aha! There we go. Oh, man, that took a while. But we've completed it. Achievement unlocked, worm fodder. Let's gather up our shadow scales and find out what the Eater of Worlds drops in expert mode. Because I'm really curious. What might it be? I don't know. Oh, and more shadow greaves for some reason. I've already got those. But let's see, the treasure bag. Oh, interesting. It actually has the face of whatever you beat on it. Gives you the quick worm scarf. Reduces damage taken by 17%? Ooh. Ooh, that's interesting. So, that ignores... Why 17? What a strange number. But, right now at least, I don't think this armor penetration that we're getting off this shark tooth necklace is actually as good. Of course, these things are not a good tester. Alright! We also acquired the Eater's Bone! Oh, wow! My first pet! Oh, it's so cute! Well, it's not cute at all. It's actually horrifying. But seeing as I've never acquired this item before, Neiro's got a new pet. Oh god, it's disgusting. Look at it, look at it! What am I supposed to do? I guess I could color it, right? I could make it blue. Alright, so the first step, I believe... We have 95 shadow scales. That's really not enough. But that's fine. Yeah. There's our tiny eater. Does it not fly quick enough? Alright, so if we were using that... Okay, the first step, I suppose, is since we really do plan to be using the quick worm scarf, it doesn't have to be quick. It should really be warding or menacing, shouldn't it? So let's just reforge that quite a bit. Violent, we're not really melee speed, are we? No, we're, Lucky. Well, I suppose Lucky is fine, because we've already got Lucky Frostspark Boots and Lucky Yellow Counterweight, so that's... Yeah, I guess we're going for Critical Strike chance then. Sure, whatever. I'm alright with that. Where's my wormy pet? Alright, let's color him blue and see what that looks like. Yeah, almost. Almost. Let's try something crazy. Hey, dye trader. I would like the silver dye, please. Let's make silver and blue dye and see how that turns out. Because for our first pet, it's gotta look really nice. Let's try this. Well, that's a little better. At least now I know it's not an enemy. Creepy as sin, though, but I suppose that works. I'm like a weird, toothy blue guy. Alright, so, did we actually acquire any items here that we can make things out of? Like Demonite ore. Did we get any of that? Yes, we did. Okay, so... We've already got the Ancient Shadow Helmet as well. So I guess technically we only need to create one piece of shadow gear, except for the fact that we really need a better pickaxe and basically better everything. So while you're here, have a look around, guys. This is my base. I managed to destroy all the chests up top and put them in this tiny house. I'm impressed. I like that sort of thing very much. Let's make some Demonite bars. Because I think pure Demonite ore is really not that useful to us. Alright, so can we make able to mine hellstone. Bingo, that's a new pickaxe right there. What else can we do? Shadow helmet, shadow scale mail, shadow greaves. They increase your melee speed. Don't know if that's that necessary right now. Let's try it out. What would happen if we did this? Now we've got... Is that more defense, actually? Okay, so like this setup, we've got 26. In this setup, we have 29, and also... more movement speed and more melee speed. We're not specifically a melee speed character. Right? I don't think melee speed affects yo-yos, and I'm totally all about the yo-yo right now. Alright, well, let's think about that for a bit. In the meantime, let's build some more things. I don't really use bows. I already acquired the sitting duck's fishing rod. Light's Bane is not better than the enchanted sword. Malaise is probably not better than the Amazon. What can we do? Well, we're going to need to acquire more hearts for more hearts on chains, because that's necessary for my survival. So we could always go do that. In the meantime, as for Demonite armor, I suppose that's fine for now, which is good, because honestly, we're so low on stuff, we would have needed to grab the ancient stuff anyway. Alright, well, we'll call it an episode here, I guess. We've succeeded in beating the Eater of Worlds. Still like the look of this necklace, though. Even if I can't use it, it's still pretty. There we go. This armor looks a little god-awful, but I'm not going to use my rare resources to just put it back to normal. I'm going to have to test out how good this stuff is off-screen. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.